So today we are looking at Spirits of the Hedgerow by Nicole Stone. This was a Kickstarter deck. So it's come with this paper that says thank you in the back, but it's got some information on there that I'm keeping to myself. But there are seeds in here so you can plant it in the garden. I think that's just freaking adorable. And this is how the deck is wrapped. I might snip that off screen. But first let's look at the guidebook. So it is a hardcover book. It is glossy. It says explore the 39 plants and the seasons that have grown this oracle deck. So we've got about the author and sort of the origins of the deck and her story. And then you've got the contents. You've got about hedgerow safety, how to forage responsibly, which I think is lovely. How to use the deck, ritual, storage, and reading. So it is full color as well, which is gorgeous. And then you've got the cards. This is about the primrose card as an oracle. And then you've got a recipe here. So we've got violet, self-love, and then wildflower lollipops, which I think is cool. So you've got about the card, an oracle divination meaning, and then you've got beautiful recipes, which I think is just gorgeous. So they're all different colors. And I'll just flip through. And then there's also solstices and seasons as well, which I think is very, very, very sweet. So that is the guidebook. So this is the deck. This is the box. And you've got some information on the back. These are the cards. I'll pop them out. So these are the backs. The cardstock is a satin, closer to gloss. They are not edged. So let's have a look at the cards. Okay, so with the guidebook, you're still going to have to go to the contents page to actually find the page in the guidebook that relates to it, because it's not ordered in terms of numbers or the actual herb in alphabetical order, so you will have to reference the guidebook. But we've got mistletoe, peace. Mistletoe was once deemed so powerful that it could bring armies to an alliance for a day at least. Legends state two opposing forces had to lay down arms for a night if they met below mistletoe. This oracle card wants to remind you of this custom and come to you in a time of battle. Maybe it is within yourself, perhaps you're at war with a friend or family member, or could your work life be the war zone? Wherever that unrest lays at the moment, try to find a peaceful alternative. Very few people have ever found happiness and satisfaction from unrest. Often when we are at war, it calls for someone to make the first move. An apology or truce. Mistletoe wants to make sure you are also at peace within yourself. Have you been fighting a set of feelings or important tasks for a while? My biggest enemies are my own thoughts. It is time to lay down arms against all that turmoil. Find your peace and make it. Mistletoe has always been considered sacred and special to pagans and druids alike. Its symbolism is so far spread, it's made its way into 21st century culture. Everyone knows about kissing beneath mistletoe. Mistletoe was so sacred, it was gathered by druids on the 6th night after the new moon on the winter solstice, and shared out amongst homes to hang above doorways to protect against poor weather and evils. In some countries, mistletoe talismans were hung in barns and stables to protect livestock from witches. The custom of Anglo-Saxons kissing below mistletoe could be something to do with the goddess of love and fertility Freya. Kissing below mistletoe became a promise to marry and have a long and happy life at that. Picked berries become a token to add fertility bracelets. Mistletoe is poisonous. It's not for eating, but definitely enjoying. Yule wreath. So this one doesn't have a recipe because it's not edible. So it's got a Yule wreath that you can make, and it's got the instructions for that. So this is Spirits of the Hedgerow by Nicole Stone. I hope you're having a merry morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, stay wild, star child.